Welcome students. In this video we are going to discuss question number 71 to 80 of chapter 5a alkyl and aryl halide substitution reaction of MS Chauhan book Advanced Problems in Organic Chemistry. In question number 71 we have phenyl ring which is attached with SNA. After dissociation we will have nucleophile and Na plus. This is a stable negative charge. It will behave like a nucleophile. Now CH3Br is our alkyl halide, which is 1 degree alkyl halide, and in this case we have SN2 type of reaction. This negative charge will approach, and this Br minus will be eliminated as leaving group. So final product will be this one, and the correct option is option C. In question 72, we have to perform SN2 reaction and we have nucleophile OH minus, and the only leaving group is Br present here. Now this OH minus will approach and we will see the Walden inversion or the 100% inversion product, and OH minus will be attached to the opposite position. So it will approach from this side and Br will be eliminated. It will be attached to the opposite position of the Br. Okay, so B will be the correct option. Only inversion product is formed in SN2 reaction. Okay. In question number 73, it is very interesting question because dancing resonance will takes place here. So if we see the normal structure of dancing resonance, so this is the normal molecule where we have seen dancing resonance, and this sigma bond will be broken, and this kind of situation is formed in dancing resonance. Okay. Now if we see the molecule closely, we have this kind of situation. We have this kind of situation where molecule is given like this: Me2C double bond CH CH2 CH2 Cl. Okay, so after elimination of this Cl, we will get double bond CH CH2 CH plus. Okay, so this is our final intermediate after elimination of the leaving group. And if we compare this with this one, double bond CH CH2 1 2 3 4, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4, CH2 plus, we can see the similarity between these two. Okay, so if we have to draw the cyclic form of this, we will end up with this kind of situation. Okay, so this is nothing but dancing resonance. Now if we approach nucleophile OH minus, the final product will look like this. Okay, so this is the application of dancing resonance, and this topic we have discussed in general organic chemistry class 11. Okay, so this will be our final product. Moving forward to question number 74, HBr is added. So now thing is that if we closely look the first molecule, we have OH, we can draw like this also, OH and CH2OH. Generally if we add alcohol in HBr, we have R plus, water and Br minus. So generally we form carbocation. So there is two positions where we can form the carbocation. One is this, another one is this. Now if we compare the stability, this one is very unstable, very unstable as carbocation positive charges on sp2 carbon. Okay, that's why this is very unstable, but this is stabilized by resonance stability is there. Okay, so in this case if we add HBr, this lower OH will react with H plus OH2 plus, and now Br minus will approach, this water leaving group will be eliminated, and this will be your final product in first molecule CH2Br. Okay, so this is your first situation. Now moving forward to second molecule, we have OH OCH3. Same thing. If we add H plus, we can have two situations. One is we can have this one, another is we can have this one. Okay. And the next step, there should be a bond breaking. If we break this bond, again we have positive charge on sp2 carbon, which is not a great thing. Okay, so this type of bond dissociation is not possible. Now in this case we have two cases. If we break this bond, again we have positive charge on sp2 carbon, which is not a good sign. But if we break this bond, this can be possible. So Br minus will approach this carbon and this bond will be broken. Then finally we will have this kind of situation, OH along with CH3Br. Okay. So if we closely look the molecule, the option B will be the correct option. Okay. The next question is question number 75. This is very interesting question. We can see that ONS is a very good leaving group. Okay, because this negative charge is resonance stabilized as long as vacant d orbital of sulfur is present. So this is a very good leaving group. Now this leaving group property will be assisted, but the leaving group will be assisted by this pi bond. How? This is known as field effect. Field effect. So if we closely look this molecule, we can see that hydrogen, this is our leaving group ONS present. So this pi bond can polarize itself. Okay, we have a pi bond here, we have a pi bond density here. This pi bond density can polarize itself towards the leaving group. Okay, and this due to the polarization, it is easier for the leaving group will be eliminated from the system. Okay, this is known as field effect. Field effect, where polarization takes place through space, not by any bond. Okay, so this is known as field effect. Thing is that more the single bond character, more the single bond character of double bond, more will be the polarization. More will be the polarization or field effect. More will be the polarization, or more will be the field effect. And SN1 reaction rate will increase obviously. Okay, because after the elimination of the leaving group, we will have positive charge. Now if we see the molecules, this is molecule number 1 and this is molecule number 2. In the second molecule we have one CH3 here. Okay, So what is the net effect of CH3? So we can write CH3 like this, and these are the alpha hydrogen with respect to the pi bond. Okay, so we can have hyperconjugation effect, and due to this hyperconjugation effect, this double bond will have more single bond character. Even if we can see the third molecule where we have two methyl groups attached with this pi bond, so here we have 6 alpha hydrogens which are involved in hyperconjugation and which will increase the single bond character of this pi bond. Okay, so now we can safely say that more the single bond character, more will be the polarization, more will be the field effect, more will be the SN1 reaction rate. Okay, so the rate should be 3 greater than 2 greater than 1. Okay, and in option C we have this kind of order. So option C will be the correct option. Okay. Moving forward to question number 76. This is also an interesting problem. We have CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3, and we have used two equivalent of KNH2 here. So KNH2 is a strong base, and we have three position for acidic hydrogen. Okay, but these two positions are identical, so we can think any one position. So we have basically two different type of positions. If we compare the acidic property A is more acidic than B, because if we see the conjugate base, then if we remove from B, we can have negative charge here, which is resonance stabilized, and two canonical forms are possible. But if we remove from A, we can draw a situation like this, where we have total three canonical forms. So this will be more stable. Now we have used two equivalent of KNH2. So if we add two equivalent of KNH2 here, two equivalent of KNH2 here, CH3 C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3 negative, and CH2 negative. This will be your situation. Okay. Now all of us know that if we have negative charge on the same atom, okay, then basicity directly proportional to nucleophilicity. So if you compare between 1 and 2, 1 is more nucleophilic than 2 because negative charge density is more over 1, hence basicity will be odd. Okay, so more the basicity, more will be the nucleophilicity order. So now if we add any Rx thing, or if we add CH3, CH2, 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 Br here, this negative charge will approach, and Br minus will be eliminated. So finally we have CH2, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3, and 4 carbon will be attached, which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this negative charge is present, and H3 plus H2 plus is added. So finally this negative charge will be removed and hydrogen will be added. So this will be your final product. So we may confuse ourselves between these two, which one is more nucleophilic for the reaction. The thing is that if we have negative charge on the similar atom, then basicity is directly proportional to nucleophilicity. Okay, and the basicity is nothing but density of the electron over any atom. So if we compare these two carbon atom with negative charge, due to the resonance stabilization, 2 is less nucleophilic because negative charge is more distributed over many atoms. Okay, so negative charge density over carbon number 2 is less, negative charge density over carbon number 1 is more, hence the first carbon is more nucleophilic and it will involve in SN2 reaction. In this next question, which is the application of aromaticity. Okay, so after elimination of this Br, we will end up with this kind of carbocation, which is nothing but aromatic. Why? Because this lone pair, if involved in resonance, we will get this kind of situation. We will get this kind of situation which is aromatic in nature. On the other hand, if we remove this Br, we have anti-aromatic situation. Okay, so as B is aromatic in nature, the reaction rate of B should be higher compared to reaction A. Okay, so option B will be the correct one. Okay. So if we react any alcohol with tosyl chloride, this is tosyl chloride, we can write it like this: S double bond O, Cl, CH3. Thing is that this lone pair will approach to this sulfur, this bond will open, it will come back and Cl will be eliminated. So we will have this kind of situation. So what we have done is we have formed a new O sulfur bond and we have already removed OH bond, but there is no change of this bond because this is not involved in the reaction. Okay, so if finally we have this kind of situation, this is nothing but RO. So initially the molecule should be present in this form. Okay, initially this alcoholic part should be present like this. Okay, above the plane CH3 and below the plane hydrogen. Now if we react with tosyl chloride, this kind of product is formed. Okay, so initially the OH will be above the plane. Okay, so OH is above the plane, OH is above the plane, these two may be correct. Now NaN3 is used, N3 minus azide ion, and we have SN2 reaction here. So in SN2 reaction we have, if this is OTS kind of thing, SN2 reaction, we have backside attack or Walden inversion, and finally below the plane azide ion is present. Why? Because this is Walden inversion or 100% inversion product is formed. So this will be your final product. Okay, so in this case B option is the correct one. So second one is SN2 Walden inversion, 100% inversion product forms, and in the initial reaction or reaction number 1 there is no change of RO bond orientation because RO bond or carbon oxygen bond is not involved in the reaction, so there is no change of that position. Moving forward to question number 79, this is nothing but a transition state, 5-member transition state or 5 coordinated transition state of SN2 reaction. So initially we have OR minus as nucleophile, and finally you can see this oxygen will become neutral. So in the transition state oxygen will be charged by delta minus. Okay, so here we have delta minus and here we have delta minus. So these two may be correct. Now initially we have bromine as neutral and finally after the elimination it will become Br minus. So in the transition state it should be present as Br minus, delta negative. Okay, so here we have Br delta negative, but here we have delta positive. So delta positive cannot be the case, so this will be the proper transition state. You can check my class video lectures where we have discussed elaborately the transition state formation theory. Okay, this is only question answer session, so I am not discussing the theory elaborately in this session. Okay, so last question of this segment is question number 80. So this is nothing but a nucleophilic substitution reaction. This is pretty easy question. Okay, thank you for watching.